Hey ratepayers, it's Eric Lippman with yet another explainer video about the Greater Minnesota gas case and how utility rates are developed here in Minnesota. When last we left our drama, we've been talking about the requirement in the Administrative Procedure Act that regulatory programs like that which set your utility rates exemplify superior achievement. And we've been putting a real-life case study to the test about whether the MPUC's process meets that test of providing you the value of superior achievement. When last we left our drama, GMG had plunked down its application for an increase in utility rates of 236 pages of sophisticated corporate detail and financial detail. But the process was far from over at that point. In fact, it was only just beginning. After those 236 pages, there's a series of discovery requests and sworn testimony and comments from government officials, and the original record went from 236, another 2,000 pages of back and forth between the company and government officials. And finally, they get a hearing before an administrative law judge, Jessica Palmer-Denig, and she sets about reducing, after a trial and several public hearings, that mass, nearly 2,500 pages, down to an understandable length, a manageable length, still a comprehensive length. She does a detailed report summarizing that 2,500 page record or so, down to a mere 54 pages. Now, again, she's not losing much of a beat because there are 360 detailed findings on all aspects of GMG's operations. It is a comprehensive report, but it is a summary because she boils down this large record, and like ALJs do, she does an exemplary job in boiling it down to just mere 54 pages. Now, that report is sent off to the Minnesota Public Utilities Commission with her recommendation that the rate increase generally, not in all respects, but generally be approved. When the staff of the PUC get it, well, that's when more trouble starts. Their summary of the findings of Judge Palmer-Denig and her report of 54 pages metastasize. It balloons 4 times. The 54 pages becomes 231 pages of summary, broken out and spread across 5 different volumes. It's an unbelievable morass of paper, and again is reflective of the lack of control and out of control boundaries of the Minnesota Public Utilities Commission to map out all of its decision options and to recreate much of the wheel that has already been done. That the summary is 4 times the original length is, I think, not reflective or exemplifying superior achievement. We're in fact going the wrong direction. Now again, the meta questions here are, is GMG, the Greater Minnesota Gas Company, stealing from its ratepayers? The other question is the amount of resources available to GMG too low such that there's a risk that the company will go under? We're trying to get, again, remember our goalposts? We're trying to get within those particular polls. We're not having the MPUC manage the company as if they were CEO of GMG. That's not the role. But again, the MPUC doesn't understand that, doesn't seem to want to abide by that, and I don't think delivers us superior achievement in the sense that the comprehensive application of 236 pages balloons to another 2,000 when the other government officials get involved, and balloons again, metastasizing 4 times the original boiling down that the administrative law judge, and she did yeoman work in this respect. This, I don't think, is superior achievement. Unless, of course, the metric that you're using is how many toner cartridges you burn out as a result of your proceedings. If you don't want your utility rates maximizing the amount of toner and printer cartridges that are expended in trying to set your rates, I'm hoping that you'll like, follow, and subscribe. Join our movement for desperately needed change. You're legally entitled to superior achievement, and you ain't getting it. So again, join our movement. Like, follow, and subscribe at utilityreformnow.com. utilityreformnow.com.